got no plans at all. Evil man's always transcending. Follow like sheep, swallow everything. Always simpletons or pretending. We got no plans at all. Evil man's always transcending.
I'm Lee Camp, and this is your moment of clarity. Back during the Wisconsin protest against Governor Walker, I discussed how the protesters were being called dirty or unclean. And now here we are again, the same attack on courageous protesters demonstrating what democracy really looks like. How is it that this same attack could be used so regularly? Well, the systematic breaking down of protest movements by the powerful and the mindless is not new, and they're using the same tired playbook they've used for ages. That pathetic playbook is so old, tattered, and torn, it looks like the Playboy you hid under your bed when you were 12. The media has some sort of Tourette syndrome where they immediately call protesters dirty, like the Cubs blaming Steve Bartman for a recent loss a mere 8 years after he's ever shown his face in public. But yes, you've heard about the Occupy Wall Street protesters being dirty again and again. They aren't clean. And I'm going to say the same thing I said months ago. The funny thing about protesting, the dismantling of our society by the greedy and the fake tanned, it hardly ever happens near a 24-hour dry cleaner and an exfoliation station. It's almost never in someone's living room over wine and cheese with your shoes off so as not to sully the carpet or the labradoodle. We're out there because what we're protesting for is more important than a daily shower with fragrant shower gel and a light shampoo ball waxing in the morning. And it's even more important than, wait for it, money. Because most of us are not out there because we don't have a job. We're out there because our brothers or cousins or neighbors or kids don't have a job and won't have a future. But still, we're called slobs. By this definition, you know who else were slobs? The soldiers in World War II. I heard they slept in the mud. The astronauts. I hear they almost never shower or have a Swedish dry skin treatment for as much as a month at a time. The civil rights protesters. I heard they bled on each other without bathing. The only reason they got cleaned off was because considerate, racist citizens and police officers saw that they were slobs and turned fire hoses on them. It was a compassionate power washing of the people. In fact, I'd go as far as to say that almost everything great and noble and impassioned that's ever happened in this country has happened while dirty. People rescuing neighbors after Hurricane Katrina, filthy. MLK Jr. during his I Have a Dream speech, grimy for marching. JFK while banging Marilyn Monroe, sticky. George W. Bush forging his way through my pet goat despite obstacles as immense as an attack on this country, covered in flop sweat. So everybody worried that the protesters are dirty. I suggest you grab a ShamWow and some OxyClean, because we're spilling our blood, sweat, and tears to try to salvage this democracy from political hypocrisy and corporate sodomy, and scrubbing behind our ears isn't at the top of the list at the moment. I'm Lee Camp, and that's your moment of clarity. Go to OccupyTogether.org to learn more about the Occupy movements going on around the country and around the world. And also check out the Moment of Clarity podcast. Previous guests have included social pranksters, the Yes Men, Chris Hedges, a Pulitzer Prize winner, and Peter Joseph, the creator of the Zeitgeist movement. Thanks.
I know about y'all and what you believe. I believe this right now, right here. Not about us dying in a million years. Stop allowing them to build up your fears. I don't know about y'all and what you believe. I believe this right now.